we're just about set to go here. Opening period of the game between the River Falls Wildcats and the Rice Lake Warriors. First game early in the season, Rice Lake up in Rice Lake. Rice Lake took it to River Falls by a score of 5-2. And I don't know what Rice Lake has done since then. I understand they're about halfway in their conference right now.
Rice Lake has been doing a good job, Tom. I think you'll remember when River Falls played Rice Lake at Rice Lake, that Rice Lake scored 3 shorthanded goals, 1 power play goal, and an open net goal. Rather an unusual scoring sequence.
That's right. I think if memory serves me correct, we had quite a few penalties in that game also.
Not only did we have a lot of penalties, but River Falls had a real problem breaking the puck out. We seemed to try to go up the boards all night, and tonight I think we're going to see something different.
Okay, tonight starting for River Falls is going to be Steve Schrank at center, Howard Potton on one wing, Kevin Cayley on the other. Back on defense, we have Bobby Soderberg and Sean Dusick. Set for the opening faceoff, won by Rice Lake, driven into the Rice Lake zone. Goes back behind the net, stopped by the Rice Lake goalie. They try to break out on the near side, comes back to the point. Soderberg has it there, shot just goes wide. Tipped away by the goalie into the corner. Cayley up with it, back to the point to Dusick. Dusick takes a shot right off. A shot and a goal. That was a nice shot by Sean Dusick from the point, kept it nice and low. It was tipped out front by either Steve Schrank or Cayley. And then Potton picked up the rebound and put it right in the net. The goal comes at the 14:41 mark of the first period.
Nice to start out with some goals. Let's keep her going, guys.
Okay, we switch lines out there and bring out the Wheeler line along with, and it's a held puck by Rice Lake. We'll have a face-off right at center ice.
Tom, I don't know if you noticed this, right off the face-off there, Sean Dusick got the puck and dumped it in. I think we're going to see a little bit of dump and chase this first period to see if we can't open things up a little bit.
Okay, for River Falls out here now, it's going to be Wheeler, Knott, and By, along with Simone and Landon back on the points. The puck goes deep into the Rice Lake zone. They have it in behind their net. They try to press up the wing, and it's taken off his stick, controlled by Landon. Landon takes a man out of the play right out in front. And the play goes on. Is coming up the far boards. Rice Lake controls. They shoot it right back in, and we get a whistle for offside. River Falls seems to be pressing the zone awfully hard here in the early going, Chuck. They're covering everybody. They're getting on their wings. They're getting on their opposing center. They're not letting them take that easy, quick step out of the zone.
Now we've had a line change, Tom. We've got Trigby Olsen out at center, Mitch Gerathanis at the right wing, and Craig...
Olsen intercepts the puck, takes it deep into the Rice Lake zone. He's tied up there. Olsen back after the puck, does control, comes walking right in front, takes a shot, and it's gloved by the Rice Lake goalie.
Real nice shot there by Trigby Olsen. That's what River Falls needs. We need to keep getting shots on that net. We keep shooting, they're going to go in.
Okay, we got Olsen, Gerathanis, and Link out there, along with Dusick and Potton. Along with Dusick and Prochnow back on the points. Puck goes into the quarter. Gerathanis fights for it there. It's controlled finally by Rice Lake. No, it's finally tied up against the boards in the near corner here. Olsen and Gerathanis tying it up. We're going to get another quick line change. I think what we're going to find, Chuck, tonight is River Falls is going to change very fast. We've got a few boys out there that I guess aren't quite feeling 100%. And I think if we just keep changing them, don't let them get tired, I think it'll help out. Soderberg takes a shot from the point, and it goes in behind the net. It's fought for there by Potton. Comes up on the near boards. Checked by Soderberg. Puck still in the zone. Cayley has it. Cayley takes it to the net. He's cut off. The puck comes up the far boards. Kept in by Simone. Puck comes into the near side corner here. It's finally controlled by Rice Lake. Rice Lake still tying it up along the boards. They kick it forward. Spangler has it there. Spangler trying to come out of the zone and does. He breaks up to the blue line. He breaks to the red line into the River Falls zone. He leaves a drop pass there. A shot from the point. It's intercepted by Simone. Simone shoots it down to the Rice Lake blue line. Rice Lake controls it there. It's shot right back in. Cayley's still on the puck, and it's shot finally out of the zone and comes back into the River Falls zone off Soderberg's stick. Soderberg controls in behind the net. Shoots it up on the far wing boards. Cayley controls there. Cayley tries to clear the zone, picked off by Rice Lake. They walk in, taken off his stick. Rice Lake still controls in the corner.
Too many people out there.
Schrank has it now. Schrank drives it around the board, comes back to the point, and it's finally picked up by Soderberg. He clears it out of the zone. Shot right back in. Soderberg has it again, deep in the zone. Gets across ice to Wheeler. Wheeler has it there. Tries to clear it out, does, to the center line. Picked up by Rice Lake, brought right back in again. Drop pass left there and not picked up. Comes back out to center. Wheeler fights for it along the boards. Finally picked up by Rice Lake. They circle in their own zone. Wheeler picks off the pass, carries it deep into the zone behind the net, tries a centering pass. It's left right there, and it's finally kicked all the way down to the River Falls line. Landon back in a chase for it there. He finally takes his man off the puck. Landon picks up the puck, gets it out to the point, takes another man out. It's in behind the River Falls cage and is picked up by Prochnow. Prochnow starts out. Prochnow carries it over the blue line, and it comes out to center ice. Prochnow on it again, drives it into the Rice Lake zone. We get a change on the fly. Rice Lake controls in their end. Olsen after the puck. It comes back to the near point. Picked off by Gerathanis. Shot right on. Cleared by the Rice Lake goalie. They break the center. They break into the zone. They stop there and try to hold it. Finally, a centering pass goes wide and in behind the net. Gerathanis shoots it back behind the net to Dusick. Finally picked up by Olsen. Olsen clears to Gerathanis on the wing. Picked up by Landon. Landon gets it past the point and it comes to the Rice Lake line. And it's shot right back into the River Falls end. And be picked up by Dusick in behind the net. Clears it up on the near wing boards to Landon. Landon clears it out of the zone. No, they claim it didn't go out of the zone. Rice Lake picks it up again. And we're going to get a tripping call here. Landon goes 2 minutes for tripping.
Tom, we've had about 4 minutes of constant skating out there.
So River Falls will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes at the 10:37 mark of the first period.
We got Steve Schrank and Kevin Cayley out on the shorthanded play. This is where we were in trouble when we played Rice Lake last time. Let's see if we can keep them from scoring.
Puck is controlled by Rice Lake, back to the point. A shot, it's tipped out front wide to the corner. Soderberg picks it up, shoots it in behind to Dusick. Dusick has it there. Dusick clears to the near board. Dusick still on the puck, finally clears it out to center and down the rink. Cayley's going to be the chase man on this sequence. It goes into the Rice Lake zone. They control it there, they shoot it up to their blue line. Head man pass to center. They break into the River Falls zone. Carries it deep into the corner, in behind the net, and just skates it around. Finally comes back out to the point. Missed by the point man. It comes all the way down the rink. Cayley again chasing after it. Cayley forces a pass up onto the near wing boards. Rice Lake clears their zone with it. They bring it to the red line, to the River Falls blue line, and they finally shoot it back to the point. A shot goes way wide. In behind the net, Dusick has it. Tries to force it up the far wing boards. It's controlled back at the point by Rice Lake. A nice play by By. By skating forward for it. He tips it away from his man, going right in. Rice Lake controls in the corner. He's taken off the puck. Controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler walks right in front and it's finally tipped off his stick. Simone has it at the point. Shot right on. Goes just wide. River Falls putting a lot of pressure on here. Puck in behind the net. Finally picked up by Wheeler. Wheeler's taken off the puck. Puck comes out to the blue line. It's taken off of his stick. Finally kicked to center. Picked up by Prochnow. Driven right back in. Nice play there. That line put a lot of pressure on. Okay, now we've got Lincoln Olsen out there. Olsen goes down in the zone. Rice Lake brings it in, and it's controlled on the far board side by Rice Lake. They try a centering pass. It comes out and clears the blue line. Comes back to center. They have to go back and regroup. They shoot it into the zone. Prochnow has it. He slaps it down the rink. Goes all the way, right on. Puck is cleared as the penalty expires to Landon. Landon heads for the bench quickly. River Falls gets another attacker out there. They're back at full strength. Link shoots it into the zone. Goes deep into the corner. River Falls back at full strength. Rice Lake tries to come out on the far side. Pass all the way across the rink, but taken right back in by Rice Lake. Rice Lake, nice forwarding pass. Out to center to the River Falls line. They set up for it there. They try a centering pass. It just goes wide. Picked up by River Falls. Another centering pass. A shot right on. Bad clearing pass there. Tried to center out front, and it's picked up by River Falls in the corner. It's fed forward for Dusick. Dusick comes out to the red line. He carries forward to the blue line, and he carries Link offside on that one. So we'll have a face-off here with 7:49 left to go in the first period.
Probably not a bad time to take an offside. Needed a line change there.
Okay, River Falls will go with Schrank, Cayley, and Potton out there with Landon and Simone back at the points. Draw comes back to the defense. They shoot it forward, and it's 2-on-1. Rice Lake comes into the zone. Nice centering pass. Shot and a beautiful save by Miller. Landon brings it ahead to Cayley. Cayley breaks the zone. He comes to center. Well, Cayley still controls over to Potton. Potton takes a shot right on. Cleared by the Rice Lake goalie. It's back in behind the net. Rice Lake going for it on the far board side there. It's finally kicked forward. Rice Lake breaks to center. Breaks into the River Falls zone. Drop pass. Man taken out of the play. There's a centering pass picked off by Potton. Potton comes out of the zone. He headmans it, and it's just behind Schrank. And it's cleared right back into the River Falls zone. Picked up by Landon behind the net. He waits for his men to clear, and Potton just misses a pass up on the far board side. It comes to center. Picked up by River Falls and shot back to the Rice Lake blue line. Rice Lake has it there, and we're getting caught on a change. One man back. And Simone does a nice job, and Miller clears the puck. Puck into the corner, a centering pass right out front, kicked back into the near board side. Finally picked up by River Falls, by Wheeler. Wheeler carries it out to center. He's taken off the puck. Knock picks it up, shoots it in, picked up by Soderberg. Soderberg takes it out of the zone, headmans it for By. Knott kicks it into the Rice Lake zone. Back out to center and back to the River Falls line. Shot in. Soderberg back for it. Soderberg in behind. Has the puck taken off his stick. Finally goes to Wheeler. Far board side. Dusick picks up the puck. Dusick waits. Headman pass just behind Wheeler. Picked up by Rice Lake at the red line. They try to shoot it back in, and it's cleared by Knott. Finally controlled by Rice Lake at their own blue line. Rice Lake tries to break forward there. And he breaks into the zone, takes a shot from there and scores. Nice shot by number 9 from Rice Lake, Pete Maslowski.
That's too bad, Tom. There we had one of our players that didn't pick that man up coming through. And he was clearly left wide open and shouldn't have been. There was a line change.
Okay, River Falls will get a line change here. They've got Gerathanis out with Olson and Link, along with Prochnow and Simone back at the points. Puck is kicked out of the rink, and we'll face it off again. Okay, the draw is controlled by Rice Lake and shot into the River Falls end. Picked up by Simone. He leaves it there, and it finally comes up to Gerathanis. He kicks it out back to center. Rice Lake controls there. Tries to shoot it up in, finally does, into the River Falls zone. Prochnow goes after the man, leaves the puck alone, and is still in behind the net. It's tipped off by Simone. A pass comes out of the zone to Gerathanis. Picked up by Rice Lake at center. Kick back into the River Falls end. Simone has it there. He headmans it on the far side to Link. Link takes it into the zone. Link's taking off the puck there on the far. And here's a break again for Rice Lake as they come into the zone all alone. Kicked into the corner. Soderberg back there fighting for it. Picked up by Gerathanis ahead to Olson. Gerathanis picks it up again and shoots it high in the air. Bounces to the Rice Lake line. Spangler picks it up at center. Spangler goes down. The puck kicks free. Rice Lake picks it up and dumps it into the zone. Goes in behind the net. Soderberg back for it. They fight for it in the corner. It's picked up by Potton. Potton still controls it. Finally gets it ahead to Schrank. Schrank carries the center. Headmans the puck. He had a little shot there after the whistle, but I think he was all cranked up with nowhere to go there.
When you're halfway into your shot, it's kind of hard to stop, although that one was a little bit close. Now we got Steve Schrank at center here with Howard Potton and Kevin Cayley on wings taking the face-off.
And we got Soderberg and Dusick back at the point. Soderberg controls it, shoots it into the Rice Lake zone. Goes in behind the net. Rice Lake tries to come up the near board side. They miss the puck there. Finally control it in the corner. Two men back there fighting for the puck. It finally comes out to the point. Soderberg has it, keeps it, shoots it back in. Cayley for the puck on this. Puck goes all the way around to the far side. We're going to have a penalty on Cayley here for high sticking in the corner. It's going to be River Falls' second penalty, and they'll be short for 2 minutes with 4:03 left to go in the period.
Tom, you know, it's always interesting. When River Falls goes to Rice Lake, we always complain about skating on what we call the fast ice or the cold ice. When they come down here, they always complain about skating on the slow ice or the hot ice because you're in a warm arena.
That's true. Okay, River Falls is trying to skate off its second shorthanded situation here. Rice Lake controls, carries into the zone. They still control. It's finally picked off and shot back out to the blue line, but not out. Wheeler controls and shoots it down the zone. Rice Lake controls behind their net. They shoot it up on the near board side. They try to come out of the zone there. One man's picked off the puck, but they do carry forward. Carry to the River Falls line. He walks right in. Around one man, takes a shot. Miller makes a nice save, another nice save. And the puck goes into the corner. Finally picked off there and shot down the rink. Rice Lake back for it again. Rice Lake clears it out of their zone, and it goes all the way down into the River Falls zone. Dusick going back for it. He picks it up there and takes it around the net. Comes out the near side. He skates it up to center, to the Rice Lake line. He carries in. He's still carrying the puck all the way down in behind the net. Dusick still with the puck. Carries all the way around and dumps it in behind the net. Rice Lake back for it there. Potton, bothering his man, shoots it in behind the net again. Rice Lake back for it. They try to break up the far board side. And it's kept in there by Dusick back into the deep into the Rice Lake zone. Okay, Rice Lake cross man pass. Now they break out of the zone to center. Spangler has it, takes it to the River Falls line, turns, shoots, and it's cleared by River Falls back out to center. Rice Lake picks up the puck there, carries it back to the line. Centers a pass, but it goes behind the net. Spangler back for it there, picked off his stick by Dusick. Dusick controls in the corner. Two men on him. Dusick still controls the puck. Finally, it's picked off by Spangler behind the net. A centering pass and a nice stop by Miller. Comes all the way back out to the point. He turns and he cranks there, and it's stopped by Schrank's stick. Puck still back there. Dusick has it in the corner. He's fighting for it with one Rice Lake player. They let him play. River Falls is back at full strength, and Dusick takes the puck and shoots it back out to center ice. Rice Lake controls there. They shoot it forward to the River Falls line. Here's a 3-on-0 break, and he shoots, and he's stopped by Miller. Miller making another nice save. That was a 3-on-0 break, and he shot it from 20 feet out in front of the net.
Tom, we were really lucky on that one. We had Rice Lake coming in, had every opportunity to score, and their man took the long shot rather than working it in and either shooting him at close range or passing to one of his teammates.
Yeah. After the first few minutes here, Chuck, it seemed like we've kind of taken a break for this whole period.
Yeah. River Falls skated well first 3 minutes, and now they've stopped.
Puck comes back to the point, stopped by Lynx pads. Puck is down in the corner. We get a whistle and a face-off.
You know, Tom, we've seen that happen where you'll come out and get that first goal right off, and the team will let down and think that they've got it made, and they don't.
That's true. Okay, the face-off is again to come to the right of Miller. We've got 1:36 left to go in the period, and it's 1-1. We get a whistle here. We got a player down in along the near board. Who is it?
I can't see who went down. I see they called a penalty on Rice Lake's number 8.
It'll be a 2-minute call here on Rice Lake for cross-checking.
Oh, it's Mitch Gerathanis.
Gerathanis, but he's up and he's skating back over to the bench. I think he might have just got the wind taken out of him there.
Well, there's 1 minute and 30 seconds left in the first period. The score is 1-1, and River Falls goes on his first power play. They bring out for the power play line Corey Knott, Chris By, Matt Wheeler. And on defense, we have Sean Dusick and Scotty Landon. Let's see if we can do anything here.
Okay, we got 1:30 left to go in the period, and we'll be on the power play for the rest of the period. Landon has it in behind, shoots it back to Dusick. Dusick has it there. Tries to carry forward, and it's picked off of his stick by Rice Lake and shot back into the zone. Dusick back behind the net for it. He shoots it on the near board side, and it's picked up by Knott. Knott loses it there, but finally carries forward. Knott brings it out to the blue line. Across the red line to the Rice Lake line, and draws Matt Wheeler offside. So we're going to get a face-off just outside the blue line. They kind of crisscrossed there, and Wheeler had no place to go.
Rice Lake takes his opportunity to make a line change. They bring out their star center, number 20, John Spangler. He wins the draw.
It was picked up by Dusick. Dusick controls, gets it to By. By to Knott. Knott clears to the Rice Lake line, leaves it for Wheeler. Wheeler still in control, takes it in behind the Rice Lake net. Still controls. Pass to the corner to By, back to Wheeler. Wheeler carries again behind the net. He leaves it for By in the corner. By has it there, back to Knott. Knott cranks up, takes a shot, just goes wide. Picked up again by Wheeler in the corner. Wheeler tries to control, and is shot all the way down the ice. Goes in behind the River Falls net, and Dusick is back for it. Spangler beats him to the puck and carries it into the corner. Picked up by River Falls. Headmans the puck forward, and it's picked up by Landon. Landon carries to the Rice Lake line, carries right in. Takes a shot, just goes wide. By takes it along the boards. By shoots it back into the zone. Schrank back for it. Schrank takes his man off the puck, controls the puck there in the corner. And it's still in the corner by Rice Lake. And we're going to get a tripping call here on something. I don't know what that was. Hand pass.
Well, we have 2 seconds left in the period, so we certainly haven't done much of the opportunity.
We had one good shot on goal there, and had an opportunity for a rebound, but Wheeler just couldn't quite get to it. He was being tied up out front. And that'll do it for the period. We'll have 30 seconds of the power play left when we start the second period. Shots on goal were Rice Lake 8, River Falls 5. The score 1-1 after one period. Okay, we're about ready to start the second period here. Rice Lake will be a man short for the first 30 seconds. River Falls starts with Schrank out there along with Cayley and Potton. It's controlled by Spangler of Rice Lake. He comes to center, brings it to the River Falls line, shoots it in. Goes to the far side, kicked away by Landon, comes out of the zone and offside. Face off to come just outside the River Falls blue line. Schrank on the draw again. Schrank wins it, and it goes to Cayley. Cayley has it there, controls. And Schrank picks it up offside. So we'll get another whistle, and the face-off will come just outside the Rice Lake blue line. Schrank, Potton, and Cayley out there, along with Landon and Simone back at the points. It's picked up by Schrank. He carries into the Rice Lake zone, takes it in behind the net. Still controls there. It's picked off by Rice Lake. They bring it forward. Kick it out to the blue line. It's controlled by Simone. Shot right on. Picked up by Potton out front. Just goes wide. Rice Lake has it there. Tries to shoot it out. Landon keeps it in the zone. Picked off his stick. Comes back to the blue line. Cayley takes Spangler off the puck. Finally, Landon cuts him off, and it's controlled by Simone. And we get an offside call. Delayed offside here. That kills the penalty off for Rice Lake, so both teams will be at full strength here at the 14-12 mark. River Falls brings out the Olson line with Link and Jarathanis. Back on defense is Dusick and Bob Soderberg. Dusick controls in behind the net, carries up on the far boards. It's kicked forward. Olson picks it up, hits it into the Rice Lake zone. He's taken off of the puck. Rice Lake controls in behind as Olson hits the board. Puck comes to center. Here's a breakaway for Rice Lake, going right in on Miller. And he doesn't get his shot off. Miller went out and challenged his man and took it right off his stick and kicked it to the corner. Puck controlled by Rice Lake, right out in front. Rice Lake still has it there. It's finally kicked back out toward the blue line. And we get a hand pass called on Rice Lake here. River Falls is going to get a line change here again, bring out Wheeler along with Bai and
Trigby's upset over something. He told Jimmy Simone he's supposed to do something to somebody. I don't know.
We got a different line going here. We got Landon at center with Bai and Wheeler.
That's because I think Corey is hurting a little bit.
Face-off is controlled by Rice Lake, brought into the River Falls zone. Now we got an offside here.
Tom, according to my count, we've had 6 kids on the team home at one time or another this week. In fact, Corey, I think, has been home all week, and I'm sure he's not feeling very good right now, and I think he's giving him a little bit of a break and letting Scotty play center.
Okay, Landon's on the draw. It's kept forward by Rice Lake and into the River Falls zone. Simone has it there, carries in behind the net. Simone controls along the boards. They head to Wheeler, head to Landon. Landon drives it down into the Rice Lake zone. They wave off icing. Goes in behind. Rice Lake tries to come up on the near board side. Kept there by Simone, but intercepted by Rice Lake. They bring it in, and is swept off his stick by Prochnow. Prochnow forward to Landon. Picked up by Bai. Bai carries forward to center. Picked up by Landon into the Rice Lake zone. Landon breaks right through, right on. Controls in the corner. Gets it back for Wheeler. Wheeler has it there. Wheeler in behind the net. Goes up along to Simone, can't keep it in. Prochnow going back for it. Beats his man to the puck and shoots it back to center. Carried back in by Rice Lake. This should be a deliberate offside and be down the rink. But they haven't called one of those all night, so I don't look for it here.
It's interesting. Some refs will call a deliberate offside almost every time they blow offside. Others will never blow it all night.
Okay, coming off for River Falls is going to be the Schrank line, along with Potton and Cayley. And back on the points will be Dusick and Soderberg. Soderberg back for it, clears it to Dusick. Dusick gets it up on the near wing boards to Potton. Potton ahead to Schrank. 2-on-1. Schrank comes into the zone, takes a shot, and it's gloved by the Rice Lake goalie and held on to. Nice breakout play there. Potton to Schrank. Schrank carried it into the zone, took a shot, and a nice save by the Rice Lake goalie.
Kevin Cayley was right there to pick up any rebound.
Okay, Schrank on the draw. Face-off coming to the right of the Rice Lake goalie. They shoot it in behind. Cayley fighting for the puck there in the corner. Finally picked up by Rice Lake. They try to come out with it. They finally shoot it forward and all the way down the rink. Goes past Miller. It'll be an icing call. Okay, River Falls on a quick change again. Brings out the Olson line along with Jarathanis and Link. Back at the points will be Prochnow and Simone. So I think he's decided to go with Landon at center on that on the line with Bai and Wheeler.
Well, Thomas, you know, or probably recall, Scotty Landon has played center a few times during his hockey career.
That's true. Rice Lake controls it in the zone, shoots it to center. Control there by Simone. He shoots it right back in. River Falls is a little bunched up, but they spread it out. Try to come up on the near board side. It's controlled there by Rice Lake, kept in by Olson. Olson fights for the puck. It's finally cleared by Rice Lake. Back into the River Falls zone. Prochnow picks it up. He still controls along the boards. And it's kicked back out across the River Falls line. Goes back out to center. Link has it there. Link still controls. Tries to get a pass back to Olson and is picked off by Rice Lake. They bring it to the River Falls line. They break in. There's a centering pass right out front. Miller down on it and covers up. We get a face-off.
I thought Mike had lost that one. We were very lucky.
I don't think he saw it. He just hit him in the chest. It went down, and he was quick enough to pounce on it. 11:29 left to go in the period. Still 1-1.
Well, we have Corey Knott out here again.
Okay, Corey's back out and Landon's back on defense. Puck is dropped. It's controlled by Rice Lake. Right out front. Shot just goes wide. Rice Lake along the far boards. They control there. They still control, and it's kicked and out of the zone by Bye. Comes back to the Rice Lake line. Rice Lake forwards that Landon has control of it there along the board. He still controls it along the boards, and we get a whistle.
We could use a goal right now. We're having another quick line change, Tom.
Yeah, Landon's limping now. Okay, we've got the line out there with Pot and Schrank and Kaylee. And we've got Dusick and Simone back at the points. Shot into the River Falls zone. Dusick back for it. Clears it in behind to Simone. Simone breaks it out of the zone. Simone comes out. Headman pass to Kaylee on the wing. Kaylee turns, shoots. Goes in behind the Rice Lake goal. Schrank battles for the puck back there. It's finally picked up by Kaylee. Kaylee's picked off by the referee. Tries to come out. Picked off by Potton. Potton controls. Shot right on. Directed onto the far board side by the Rice Lake goalie. Rice Lake controls. Falls down in behind his own net. Rice Lake picks it up and tries to shoot it out to the far side. Kept in by Schrank. Schrank turns wide. Shoots. Just goes wide. Comes up the far near side here. Picked up by Simone at his own blue line. He gets it back across to Dusick. Dusick headmans it forward. Picked up by Schrank. Schrank backs it, banks in. A shot right on. And it's kicked out by the Rice Lake goalie on a nice save. Big check in the corner there by Schrank. And the puck comes back out to center. Picked up by Link. Link circles, stops. Carries it forward. Picked up again and shot to the Rice Lake line. Back out to center. Picked up by Simone. He shoots it in. Just goes wide. Gerathonis has it in the corner. Tries the centering pass. It's picked off by the defense. Goes into the near board corner. They'll fight for it there. It's finally picked up by Rice Lake. They shoot it to center. Picked up by Landon. Landon tries clearing it. It's shot back out of the zone. We have an offside here.
Tom, we're going to need to get some more shots on that net.
Yep. 9:40 left to go in the period. Still 1-1. Okay, we got Olsen, Link, and Gerathonis out there with Landon and Soderberg back at the point. Landon carries it forward and shoots it in right on. Rice Lake goalie clears it to the corner. They're back chasing it. They get it out to the point. Soderberg picks it up. Shoots it to the far side. Picked up by Rice Lake there. They try to break out of the zone. Big check. Soderberg goes down. Spangler has the puck. He breaks right in on net. Two-man shot, and Miller smothers the puck. A beautiful save by Miller. Soderberg went down at center ice, and it was a 2-on-0.
The tempers are getting a little bit heated out there. I can see the kids are talking to each other, and I don't think they're discussing how well the other team is doing.
Soderberg had that puck, and he went to skate for it, and he just lost his skates. He went down, and it was a 2-on-0 break on Miller, and he made a beautiful save on that one. Comes back out to the point. Another shot right on. Another save by Miller. And it's kept right back into the zone again by Rice Lake. They chased after it in the corner. Shoot it behind the net. Prochnow back there for it. He's taken off the puck. Knott fights for it. Along with Prochnow, we finally get a whistle.
Mike Miller is not going to be able to keep us in this game all night. We're going to have to get this puck and skate down and put some shots on this Rice Lake goalie.
I agree with you there, Chuck. Okay, we got the Knott line out there with Wheeler and Bye, along with Prochnow and Simone back at the point. It's cleared out to the point. A shot right on. Miller makes another big save. Picked up by Bye. Bye shoots it forward and out of the zone. It's cleared out to center. Rice Lake back for it there. And it's shot out of play. We get a line change right away again. Coming out from River Falls is the Schrank line again with Potton and Kaylee. And back on the points is Landon and Dusick. Rice Lake controls and shoots it into the River Falls zone. Landon back for it there. Gets it behind to Dusick. Dusick clears it for Potton. Potton controls along the boards. He tries to shoot it forward. It's intercepted by Rice Lake, but shot out of the zone. They should wave that one off, and they do. It goes into the Rice Lake zone. They shoot it up the near boards. It's tipped at the blue line, but not out. Landon keeps it in, shoots, goes into the near board corner. Potton there for it. He shoots it in behind the net. Comes up on the far board side. Rice Lake tries to control there, gets it out to center. It's a race for it, and Dusick's back for it. And we have a man down in the Rice Lake zone. Rice Lake player.
I think we're lucky, Tom, that we didn't get a penalty there. As I saw it, Kevin Cayley took the man from behind, and I don't think he can do that. It looked to me like Cayley checked that man from behind.
Okay.
Didn't make the call. 8 minutes and 16 seconds left. The score is still 1-1 in the second period.
We're going to have to force that puck into that Rice Lake zone. Go back to that dump and chase routine that we started with, and just clear our blue line and get it into their zone. Make them work for it.
We started doing that right away, right off the face-off, and it seemed to work very well. And now I think we've switched back to something else, and that seems to not be working against this Rice Lake team.
Okay, that was Chris Lorenz for Rice Lake, but he's up and skates off under his own power.
Chris is only a 9th grade center for Rice Lake.
Okay, the face-off will come just outside the River Falls blue line. Schrank wins the face-off, kicks it forward, but it's kicked into the River Falls end. It's back into the corner. Landon fights for it back there along with 2 Rice Lake players. He kicks it forward and gets it to Cayley. Landon finally breaks it out of the zone, headmans it for Schrank. Schrank breaks to the Rice Lake zone, breaks right in, still controls, shoots, and scores! A beautiful goal by Steve Schrank. That was all Steve Schrank. A nice feed from Landon, and away he went.
That was a lot of individual effort. You have to give Steve Schrank credit all the way down there. There were 2 Rice Lake players on him, and he worked his way through both of them, powered them out, and got the shot. Nice play.
What makes the score 2-1 with 7:57 left to go in the second period. We get a line change here now. We bring out the Olsen line with Lincoln Gerathanis, and we have Prochnow and Simone back at the points. Rice Lake gets it, dumps it right in. Goes behind the net. Prochnow back for it there. He's taken off the puck. Puck comes right out in front. Link stops for it, finally tries to clear it out of the zone. Prochnow has it. He shoots it cross ice to Gerathanis. It's dumped right back in again. Simone back for it. It jumps over Prochnow's stick, comes up to Link. Link tries to control there. It's shot back into the zone. Simone goes for it, and it's kicked back out front again, second time. It's still in behind the net. Picked off by Olsen, comes back from the point. A shot from there, stopped by Olsen, and the zone is clear. Comes back into the Rice Lake zone, and we get an icing call.
Tom, it seemed like we were standing still there, just waiting to see
Awful lot
what
of
happened to the
pressure
puck.
that time by Rice Lake. They had the puck tied up here on the boards, and they weren't about to let it out of the zone. We get a quick change here for River Falls. We bring out the By, Knott, and Wheeler line, along with Landon and Dusick back at the points. The draw is won by River Falls, but it's kept in by Rice Lake. Rice Lake has control of it in the corner, not back for it. Landon keeps it out of the center ice area and is finally cleared across the net. Rice Lake has it in the other corner. Not back for it there. Taken off of his stick, and Dusick picks up behind the net. Dusick comes around the net, gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler headmans it for Knott. Knott across to By. By breaks into the zone, still controls. Rice Lake has it there. They break back out of the zone. A real fake job there, and the referee fell for it.
You know,
Referee really fell for that one. That was a real good acting job by the Rice Lake player.
this is something that a good referee has to learn to watch for, because the Rice Lake player just simply acted like he was holding the stick in his stomach, and then eventually made the dive.
First of all, it wasn't a trip. It would have been hooking if they called any penalty. And he turned around and just saw the big fake put on by the Rice Lake player. And we get an offside here by Rice Lake. And he turned around, saw the player go down, and he just called whatever he felt was right.
I think we're going to have to get these kids lined up with some acting classes to do a little better on some of these plays so we can draw some penalties.
By out there on the draw, he wins it and shoots it into the Rice Lake end. Rice Lake back for it. They control. It's a cross ice pass. They control up to the line and is picked off by Landon. Landon carries into the zone. Picked off by Rice Lake. Tried a centering pass, and Dusick picks it off. Dusick controls in the corner, back out to the point. Goes back in behind the net, controlled by Landon. Landon has it there, headmans it for Wheeler, gets picked off of his stick. Rice Lake controls in the corner, shoots it on to goalie Miller. Miller covers up. Got 6:03 left to go in the period. 1:21 left to go in Knott's penalty. Okay, we bring out Schrank and Potten, along with Prochnow and Simone back at defense. And Rice Lake counters with their number one line with Spangler.
We need to dump this puck out as soon as we can.
Yeah. Puck on the near board side, fight for it there. Goes into the corner to Spangler. He has it. He shoots it back out to the point. Back in. Prochnow tips it off of his stick. Prochnow fighting for it in the corner. Shot in behind the River Falls net. Controlled there by Rice Lake. Their point man falls down. He tries a centering pass. Tipped by Simone. They still control in the corner. They still control. Back out to the point. Quick shot there. Goes in behind Miller. Another shot. Miller out for it, and we get a quick whistle, and Miller's under it.
Thank goodness, because Mike had lost his stick, and we're playing that one with just the pads.
And that'll come outside the River Falls line, seeing as the shot bounced off the boards and onto the back of the net, and it was shot by Rice Lake. Get another quick change here. We bring out Link and Gerathanis, along with Dusick and Landon back at defense. Link's going to take the draw here. It's controlled by Rice Lake, and they bring it into the River Falls zone. They control. Landon fighting for it along the boards, and he finally gets it to Link, and Link clears it the length of the ice.
I think that was Gerathanis.
Or Gerathanis, excuse me. Okay, Rice Lake back for it. They shoot it quickly up to their own blue line. They head man up to the River Falls line to Spangler. Cross ice pass, drop pass left for the point there. Back to the other point. Rice Lake still controlled. They shoot it back, and it was out of the zone, but a shot back. Now that should be a deliberate offside, and if he doesn't call this, I don't understand it at all.
Tom, there's no question that that Rice Lake player knew that the puck was out of the zone and that his players were in the zone when he dumped it in.
That was a deliberate offside, and they don't call it.
That's an inconsistent call that we see game after game, depending on the refereeing team that you have.
Okay, we got a face-off again. Again, we got a change in lines. And out there for River Falls is By Wheeler, along with Simone and Prochnow back at the points. Rice Lake controls, takes it into the zone, a centering pass, and a shot just goes wide, comes up the far board side, kept in by Rice Lake. Cleared to the corner by Miller. Rice Lake has it there. River Falls is back at full strength, and it comes to the point. It's taken off of his stick. By controls there. By gets it ahead for Wheeler. Wheeler controls into Knott. Knott breaking right in. Shoots and scores! That makes it 3-1 River Falls.
Nice play there. Matt Wheeler took that puck off the net, passed it to Corey Knott, and Corey was in for the score.
That score comes at the 4:30 mark of the second period.
Nice play there by Matt and Corey.
Rice Lake controls in the River Falls zone. Shot right on, glove by Miller and held on to. You got a face-off here coming to the right of Mike Miller.
Mike Miller gives these kids a lot of confidence. He's made some nice saves and really has kept us in the game to the point where we can start getting some goals and take the lead as we have right now.
Okay, we got Schrank out there along with Potten and Cayley. Schrank controls, carries it all the way forward to the blue line. And it's forward to Potten. Potten breaks in and it's taken off his stick. Comes to the corner. Dusick fights everybody for the puck, dumps it deep into the Rice Lake zone. Rice Lake has it there, tried to clear it out of the zone. They lose control of it, comes back to the point to Soderberg. Soderberg keeps it in. We get a whistle and a charging call. And that's going to be on Steve Schrank. 2-minute charging call.
Tom, the score is 3-1. River Falls ahead. This next goal is going to be a key goal. If River Falls can get it, I think we'll be ahead of them, and they're not going to come back. If they score and bring it 3-2, that's going to give them a lot of incentive, and I think we're going to see a whole new ballgame.
Okay, we got Simone Landon out on defense, and up front we've got Gerathonis and Link. Gerathonis fights for the puck, controls, shoots it into the zone. Nice play by Gerathonis there. Controlled by Rice Lake. They try to come up the far board side. Controlled there, picked off by Link. He takes a shot. Rice Lake has it again. They come breaking out of the zone, get it to center. They bring it into the River Falls line, and it's tipped forward but not out. Link finally controls, and is shot in behind. Simone taken out of the play as the puck goes into the corner. Rice Lake controls there. Nobody guarding the man out front, but he doesn't get the pass through. Rice Lake has it in the other corner. They try to come forward, shot all the way through the crease. Picked up by Simone. Simone carries around the net, and he dumps it. The shot right on as the Rice Lake goalie clears it to the corner. We get a line change here with By coming out along with Wheeler. Wheeler takes his man off the puck. Rice Lake still controls. Breaks back out to center. Wheeler takes him off the puck again. He turns and shoots. Miller kicks it into the corner. By fights for it there. Controls, shoots it up and out of the zone. It's kicked forward and finally controlled by Wheeler. He's taken down and no call. Can't believe that one either. Rice Lake has it in the corner. They break it back out of the zone, and it's a 3-on-2 break. One man goes to the bench for a change. He winds up out front, and he's taken off the puck by Wheeler. Puck comes into the near boards. It's controlled there by Spangler. He's taken to the corner. And we get a whistle, finally.
Sure looked to me like Wheeler was tripped down here on that breakaway. I don't understand.
He not only was tripped, he was hooked, and he was checked from behind. You take your pick on that one.
Down.
Okay, River Falls gets a line change here. They go with, let's see who's out there. Cayley is out there along with Howard. No, that's Cayley and, Howard Potton, along with Dusick and Prochnow back at the point. Puck is controlled by River Falls by Cayley, and he can't quite get it in. Cayley, a little rough stuff going down in front of the net there, but nothing happened.
Kevin had a good opportunity.
He just couldn't get the puck up over the goalie.
That was the goal we needed right there.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get another opportunity. 1 second left in the penalty.
Spangler was out there for the whole 2 minutes of that penalty, Chuck.
He's going to start getting tired. They're having him on the ice a long time.
Puck goes up on the far board side, and it's controlled to center. Picked up by Rice Lake, kicked back out to center. Dusick has it there. Dusick circles in his own zone. He still controls the puck, takes it in behind the net, and leaves a blind pass there for Cayley. Cayley picks it up, circles in behind, gets it back to Dusick. Dusick back on the far side to Prochnow. Prochnow tries to come out of the zone, gets it out. Rice Lake controls at their own blue line. They turn around, shoot it right back in. Goes in behind Miller, picked up by Dusick. Dusick forward to Potton. Potton clears out of the zone, but not out. Rice Lake controls at the line. Picked up again by Potton. Picked off his stick by Rice Lake, walks right in, and Miller covers it up. Good move by Mike Miller there.
Tom, I was talking to Jerry Fensky from Rice Lake. He has one of the boys playing on the team out here during the period, and he told me when they played Hayward early in the season that they basically controlled the game.
I wouldn't doubt that. Rice Lake has that type of team. They have a lot of speed. They go after the loose pucks real hard, and I think that's the key to their game.
Said they outshot Hayward, but they had a lapse in the second period where Hayward scored 2 goals, and then Hayward beat him by 1 goal.
Puck comes out to the point, and it's shot and wide. It's controlled by Rice Lake in the zone. They still control. Shot across the crease. Link goes after it there. He picks it, and he centers it right out in front, and it's off the goal post. And it's finally controlled by River Falls and shot out. Link turned around and centered that right to the Rice Lake man, right in the slot. Rice Lake has it and shoots it down the ice, and we're going to get an icing call. 52 seconds left to go.
The way I saw that shot, Tom, the puck hit the pipe and went behind our goalie, Mike Miller.
Came right out through his legs from behind.
We've got to be looking up when we're making those passes. We cannot center that puck.
Those blind passes won't do you any good. Okay, we got Wheeler and By out there along with Corey Knott. Knott takes a draw, and Rice Lake controls in behind the net. They get a pass, and it's up to the blue line, but not out. Kept in by Soderberg. To Knott. Shot just goes wide. Wheeler has it in the corner. Wheeler takes a check, tries to get it back to the blue line. It's controlled by Dusick. Dusick carries right in front. He gets a shot right on, and the Rice Lake goalie covers up on it. We got 31 seconds left to go in the period. Good chance there for Corey. Just went wide.
Wide, and I think he had the puck climbing there. It was going up fast.
Okay, the face-off coming to the left of the Rice Lake goalie, not on the draw. Draw is controlled by River Falls. It's back out, shot out of the zone. Dusick has it, turns around, headmans it for Wheeler. Wheeler takes it into the zone, gets it to Knott, bounces off his stick into the corner. By and Knott go down after it. It's controlled in the corner by By. By has it there, gets it back out to the point to Soderberg. Soderberg cranks, and it's just about tipped by Knott out front. Wheeler fights for it in the corner. He controls there. It's kicked out front to Knott. Knott kicks it across. By after it. Controlled by Rice Lake and shot down for an icing call. The end of the second period with the score River Falls 3, Rice Lake 1. Goals coming from Schrank and from Knott in that period. Okay, Rice Lake had 7 shots on goal and River Falls had 12 that period. Okay, we're ready to start the third period here between River Falls Wildcats and the Rice Lake Warriors. Score after 2 is 3-1. River Falls came on real strong, scored 2 goals to none that period, and took the lead. We got Schrank out there along with Cayley and Houghton. Puck goes into the Rice Lake zone. It's up along the near boards, and it's shot rink wide all the way down the rink. It goes into the River Falls zone. Dusick back for it. He fights the Rice Lake player for it. Potton controls along the boards. Potton gets it taken off his stick, goes into the corner. Dusick has it there. Back out to Potton. Potton gets it forward to Schrank. Schrank carries into the Rice Lake zone. Is taken off his stick. And the puck goes into the near side. Checked there by Soderberg. Puck goes into the River Falls zone. Potton back for it. He controls in behind his own net. He leaves it there for Dusick. Dusick clears it back out, but not out of the zone, just out to the point. The puck is loose right in the middle of the River Falls zone, and is finally controlled by Rice Lake at the point. Cayley gets it out of the zone. Cayley brings it out to center. Dusick has it, shoots it down into the Rice Lake zone, and we get a change on the fly.
Tom, I don't know if you noticed the first time Rice Lake got the puck, but it looked to me like they were hanging a guy out high on a wing. Let's watch and see if they're trying. There he did it again.
And they shoot it all the way down. Again, this period, it looks like they're going to go with Landon back up at center, along with By and Wheeler on this line.
Rice Lake is going to have to gamble, and they've started their gamble, as I see it, by moving their wing out high. They're giving up the defense and seeing if they can play what we used to call suckhole hockey.
Okay, Landon on the draw coming to the left of the Rice Lake goalie. It's controlled by River Falls. By has it, walks right out front, still controls. And taken off his stick. It is kept in the Rice Lake zone. Rice Lake breaks out to center. They carry forward. Man takes a big dive, and they didn't call it that time. Simone controls in behind his net. Rice Lake has it out front. Kick forward by Landon. Comes out to the line, but not out of the zone. Rice Lake controls. Centering pass right across the front. Rice Lake still controls out front. And we get a face-off coming outside of River Falls line.
I think we have a Rice Lake man who carried the puck there across the slot.
Okay, we get another line change. We bring out Olson and Gerathanis and Link. along with Soderberg and Dusick back at the points. Puck is controlled by Rice Lake, shot to the zone, but kicked out by Link, and there's going to be a checking from behind penalty. Jarathanis gets a shot off. It goes wide. It's picked up by Rice Lake and cleared, but we get the penalty here with 13 minutes left to go in this third period. Rice Lake will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. We get a change here. We're going to bring out Cayley and let's see. We're going to go with Cayley, Schrank, and Cotton, along with Landon back at the point this time, and Simone.
I think he's just putting Scotty Landon up on center once in a while to give Corey a break.
I think you're right on that, Chuck. Rice Lake has it in the corner. Can't quite control to get it out of the zone. It's picked off by Schrank. Schrank has it still on the near boards. Kept in by, no, it finally goes out of the zone. Landon controls right at the Rice Lake line, and it's kicked back to Simone. Simone has it there. Headmans it for Cayley. Cayley carries into the Rice Lake zone. He's right out in the slot. He gets it back for Simone. Simone has it there. Shot just goes off the Rice Lake defenseman's skate. Controlled by Landon, back to Schrank. Schrank has it in behind the net. He headmans it out for Landon. Landon takes a shot right on and is covered up by... Nice pass there by Schrank. Landon had a good shot right on and it's covered up by Rice Lake.
Good pressure, and Coach Dickmeyer decides to leave that line out there. They're doing a good job.
Okay, the draw is going to come to the right of the Rice Lake goalie. We got Schrank on the draw. He's going to try to get it back to Cayley in the slot here. And it's controlled by Rice Lake and shot down the ice. Goes all the way down behind the net and is stopped by Miller. Miller has it there, shoots it into the far corner. Picked up by Landon. Landon comes out, headmans it to Cayley. Controlled at the red line by Landon. He carries into the Rice Lake zone. Leaves a drop pass for Cayley. Picked off by Rice Lake. Headman pass. Here we got a breakaway for Rice Lake, but it goes a little bit too far and it's in the corner. A centering pass. Miller down for it, and it's right out front. A little wrestling match going on out front there, and nothing called. So we get a whistle with 11:56 to go, 56 seconds left to go in the penalty to Rice Lake. We get a line change here. Coming on for River Falls will be Corey Knott's back out there with By and Wheeler, and Dusick and Soderberg back at the points. Draw is won by River Falls. By carries it out of the zone, headmans it for Wheeler. Wheeler carries in, gives the drop pass for By. By gets it back to Wheeler. A shot. It's controlled by Rice Lake in behind the net. They try to break out of the zone. Soderberg keeps it in, and it's finally controlled by Wheeler. Wheeler gets it forward. Rice Lake has it. They shoot it out to the line, and it's carried back in offside by By. Again, we don't have to worry about it going down the rink because they haven't called that all night. That was an obvious intentional offside there.
Rice Lake takes this opportunity to take Spangler's line off and bring out a different line, putting Kuski at center.
And River Falls does the same. Out comes Olsen with Jarathanis and Link. The defense stays the same. Kicked out to center and picked up by Soderberg. To Dusick, back to Soderberg. Soderberg headmans it for Olsen. Olsen to Link. Carried into the Rice Lake zone. Olsen controls. Picked off by Rice Lake. Link controls. Link carries it, but it's kicked out of the zone past Soderberg. Dusick back for it. Kick forward at the line. Olsen tips it in deep into the Rice Lake zone. They pick it up in behind their own net. They come out on the far board side. Rice Lake has it there, shoots it all the way down. No icing call here. Rice Lake back at full strength. Soderberg has it in behind the net. He comes out, gets it to Olsen. Olsen tips it forward, but not out. Rice Lake still controls at the River Falls line. They finally carry it out of the zone and shoot it right back in. Miller stops, kicks it to Dusick. Dusick behind his own net. Comes right out front. And Dusick almost loses it. Finally gets it ahead to Jarathanis. He comes to center, takes a slap shot right on. Held on by the Rice Lake goalie. He finally drops it in the corner. Rice Lake has it there, up the near board side. They head man the puck. It's picked up by Cayley. Cayley has it right into the zone. 2 Rice Lake players down. Potton has it in behind the net. Tries a centering pass. Controls again. Gets it back out to the point to Simone. Slap shot. Stopped out front by the Rice Lake defense. Comes back out to the point. Landon back for it. He picks it up at his own line. Carries up the near board side. He's carrying right into the Rice Lake zone. Carries right in. And is finally taken off his stick into the corner. There's a fight for it there. It's tied up and we get a whistle. Got a couple of sticks down here, one broken and one not. Schrank lost his stick.
9 minutes and 58 seconds left, Tom, in the third period. River Falls still leads 3-1, and they bring the knot line back out.
Okay, we got Knott by and Wheeler out there with Girathon, with Potton. No, with Prochnow back at the point along with Dusick. Prochnow keeps it into the zone. It's finally controlled by Rice Lake. They try to break out, but it's not out of the zone. By has it back to Dusick. Back up to Prochnow. Prochnow heads it for By to Knott. Knott can't quite get the pass. It's controlled by Rice Lake. They break up, and it's controlled by in the Rice Lake zone. By gets it forward for Wheeler. Back to By. Back in behind the net. Controlled again by By. 2 men take By off the puck. Comes back out to the point. Dusick keeps it in. Dusick still fights for it along the board. And finally it's tied up. We get a whistle. 9:16 left to go in the third period. The score still River Falls 3, Rice Lake 1.
And we have a line change. Brings out Trigby Olson, Mitch Gerathanis, and Craig Link with Soderberg and Landon on defense. We've got Spangler line out for Rice Lake. A little hesitation here, waiting for the Rice Lake players to get into the box. And now we're going to have the puck drop outside of the zone. Oh, we got a little... Tempers are getting a little hot out here. We had a change. We've got puck is dumped into the Rice Lake zone. There's a Rice Lake man.
Olson chases after it. It comes back out to the point to Soderberg. Soderberg takes the shot, goes wide. Big check in the corner there, and 2 men down. Rice Lake has it in their own zone and finally kick it back out to center. Controlled by Simone. Simone has it, shoots it back into the Rice Lake zone. We're going to get a change here as Olson goes off the ice. And it's picked up by Simone. He shoots it right back in again. We can get the rest of the line change done here. We got Schrank's line out here along with Potton and Cayley. Puck in the Rice Lake zone. They try to clear it out. Comes up the near board side. Cross ice pass. Picked up 1 man back. Dusick. It's a head man pass to Spangler. Back to the center. It's picked off by Rice Lake right there. He turns to shoot. And his taken off his stick and shot down the ice. No icing call. Prochnow heads down for it and it's cleared all the way around the boards by Rice Lake. Comes back out to center. Big check there. Controlled by Miller. Potton has it in the corner. It's taken off of his stick. Picked up by Prochnow. Prochnow behind his own net. Waits for people to clear. Comes out the near board side. Carries it out. Passes it right out to the point and is kept in by Rice Lake. Puck is still in the River Falls zone. They can't clear. Miller makes a save. He goes down on it, and it's finally picked up by Prochnow. He headmans it right to the defense again. Rice Lake has it in behind the net. We're going to have to get a whistle here and get reorganized. Rice Lake is really putting the pressure on in the zone. Another shot right out in front, and Miller grabs it and hangs on.
I think Coach Dickmeyer's going to have to take a look at his defense out here because they've been taking that puck and passing it straight to
the point. We got a roughing call here on Steve Schrank. So River Falls will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes.
are the kind of penalties that we can't afford to be taking. On the other hand, Steve had to do something there in the slot because of all the pressure going on. Now we've got 7 minutes and 27 seconds left in this third period, and Schrank will be in the penalty box for the next 2 minutes.
Okay, we got By and Wheeler out there along with Simone and Landon back at the points to start off this power play. It's controlled by River Falls By, and he shoots it down the rink. It drifts right on goal, and it has to be cleared by the Rice Lake goalie. Rice Lake has it along the far boards. They center it out, and it's picked off by Landon. He turns and shoots it back to center. Oh, and By just misses it. Rice Lake picks it up, carries it into the zone. He's taken off the puck. By has it. By back in behind the net. Finally picked off his stick by Rice Lake. Centering pass right out front and a tip, and it just goes wide. By has it there. Goes into the near corner. Rice Lake controls. Gets it back out to Wheeler. Wheeler clears the zone. Puck is picked up at center by Rice Lake. They carry it right back in. They come across the River Falls line, take it to the corner. He has it in behind the net, being ridden off the puck there by River Falls. A centering pass right out front, and a nice save by Mike Miller. Miller down on that one with 6:41 to go and 1:14 left to go in the penalty.
Rice Lake has had a lot of opportunities there. They had early on in that power play, they had a opportunity to get a shot on net, and their man missed it. This time they had another shot, and Mike Miller made another save. Mike is doing a superb job out there in goaltending tonight.
Okay, we bring out Dusick and Soderberg back at the points, and we got Cayley and Cotton up front. The puck is cleared out of the Rice Lake zone. Cotton racing forward. He's taken off the puck, but tips it in deep into the Rice Lake zone. They control behind their net, and they try to come up the far side. Spangler has it over there. He brings it to his own blue line, to the red line. Brings it into the River Falls zone, and he's finally taken into the corner by Cayley. Soderberg back. He goes in behind the net, walks right around. Centering pass just too far. Picked up by Cotton and sent to center. Spangler back for it again. He's checked off the puck at the River Falls blue line. Picked up by Soderberg. He clears it out. Rice Lake controls at center ice. Rice Lake clears back into the zone. They stop and set up. It's a centering pass right out front. Shot right on. Cleared by Miller and hanging on to it. We get another whistle. 5:49 to go. 22 seconds left in the penalty.
Now the pace starts to pick up. The clock now becomes ever more important, and it becomes ever more important that Rice Lake doesn't get the next goal, because that would give them the opportunity to pull the goalie and give us a 6-on-5 situation for the last minute of play.
And Miller just makes a fantastic save on that one. I can't believe that one.
I'll tell you, the crowd has to be getting their money's worth to see that kind of play. Mike dives back for the puck as it's sliding free, heading for the net, and at the last second saves it and pulls it back.
Face-off again, won by Rice Lake. They control in the corner. They try to walk out front. It's tipped by Landon, picked up by and shot down the rink. Nice clearing shot there by Rice Lake has it in their zone. 2 seconds left in the penalty. This will do it. River Falls back at full strength as Rice Lake brings it to center. They bring it back to the River Falls line, picked off by Landon, but tipped in again by Rice Lake. They control, trying to shoot it in. Simone has it in behind the net. He gets it to Wheeler. Wheeler turns, looks, gets it to Knott. Knott kicks it forward, but By cut in. Knott still has it in the zone. He's taken down, and we're going to get a penalty here. We're going to get a hooking call against Rice Lake with 5:01 left to go in the period.
That helped.
Brent Richter, 12th grader, a wing, gets a 2-minute hooking call. Okay, coming out for River Falls is going to be the Schrank line, along with Landon and Simone back at the points. 5:01 left to go in the period. 3-1 River Falls. The draw is controlled by Rice Lake and shot down the rink. Mike back for it. He leaves it there for Simone. Simone carries in behind the net, leaves it for Landon. Landon picks it up there and controlled. He tries to get it forward to Pot, and it's picked off there right out in front. Another save by Miller. And a nice save by Miller. Another shot on goal. Who's got the power play here, Rice Lake or River Falls? It's finally kicked out past the point, and it's picked up by Cayley. Cayley gets it forward for Schrank. Schrank walks in, shoots. It's still out front. Shot to goal!
That ought to do it. Kevin Cayley on a beautiful backhand after a rebound from a Steve Schrank shot.
And we're going to get a penalty on the Rice Lake goalie for taking a swing at Steve Schrank. Assist on that goal to go to Schrank and Potton. And the goal by number 7, Kevin Cayley, comes at the 4:26 mark of the third period. And that's going to have to be served by somebody that was out on the ice during that last play.
Well, let's see who Rice Lakes decides to send over to the penalty box.
Your penalty is going to be served by number 8, and he's one of the ones that changed his jerseys, and I don't quite know who that is. Puck in the River Falls zone. Prochnow has it there. He gets it across to Dusick. Dusick headmans it for Gerathanis. He picks it up at the red line. He's taken down but shoots it into the zone. Picked up there by Olson. He goes into the Rice Lake corner and shoots it around. Controlled by Rice Lake there. They try centering, and they do get it out of the zone. Prochnow has it there. He gets it to Dusick. Dusick carries it forward to the Rice Lake line. Clears it into the zone. Picked up by Olson. Olson still has it down in the corner. Centering pass right out front. Just jumps by. Prochnow keeps it in. Puck in behind the Rice Lake net. Controlled again by no one. Finally picked up by Gerathanis. He gets it to Olson. Kicked in behind the net. Picked up by the Rice Lake defense, and they clear it out on the near board side. Back to Landon at the red line. Landon has it there. Headmans it for Olson. Olson kicks it into the zone. And we have Link chasing after it in the corner. Link ties up his man, but the puck is shot up on the near boards. It's controlled by By. By controlled in behind the Rice Lake net. He still has it. Gets it back out to the point to Soderberg. Soderberg shot right on, kicked away by the Rice Lake goalie and tipped away by their defense. Rice Lake has it there and shoots it all the way down the rink. Miller back for it and stops it behind his own net. Soderberg picks it up there. Soderberg clears it out front. It comes up behind Knott. Knott has it taken off of his stick. Landon tips it forward. Knott still has it there. It's brought in by Rice Lake, 2-on-1. Rice Lake takes a shot, goes wide. Comes out to the point, picked off by Landon. Landon controls there, tries to get it out of the zone and does to Wheeler. It's picked off by Rice Lake, however, right at the line. They still control in the River Falls zone and shoot it deep in. Soderberg back for it. Soderberg has it picked off his stick. And it's back to the point. Slap shot there. Nice tip, nice save by Miller. A little more activity out front again.
Yeah, that's going to happen as the game wears down towards the end. Rice Lake is frustrated.
Yeah. 2:24 left to go in the game. 4-1 River Falls. Face-off will come to the right of Mike Miller. Okay, we got Schrank, Cayley, and Potton out there with Dusick and Simone back at the point. Controlled by Dusick. He shoots it around on the far boards. Cayley has it there. Headmans it for Schrank. He clears it out of the zone and goes down. Rice Lake picks it up at center ice. They clear it into the River Falls zone. Dusick takes his man off the puck. He recovers. Picked up out in front by Schrank. Schrank comes up to the Rice Lake blue line. Comes right into the zone. Still controls the puck. He's finally taken down out front. Potton has the puck in behind the net. Rice Lake back for it in the corner. And it's shot all the way down the rink, and I think we're going to have an icing call here. 1:48 left to go.
Tom, the Schrank line has really done well scoring tonight. It's been evenly divided. Howard Potton had 1 goal, Steve Schranks had 1 goal, and Kevin Cayley's had 1.
They've put a lot of pressure on when they've been out there. They just seem to charge forward, and Rice Lake's been having a little bit of trouble dealing with the size on that line, I think. Okay, we got Olson out there now, along with Gerathanis and Link. Draw is controlled by Rice Lake and shot in behind their own net. They try to get it up on the near board. Picked off by Soderberg. Shot right on, but it cleared down the rink again. Landon's going back for it. No icing. Icing's waved off. Kicked in behind. Landon controls it there. Spangler after him. Landon comes out from behind the net. Still controlled. Shoots it, but not out of the zone. He's dumped right back in by the Rice Lake defense. Soderberg back for it there. Clears it to Gerathanis. It's kicked out to center. Gerathanis has it again. Clears the zone with it. Link after his man. It's right at the River Falls line, and Landon clears it back to the Rice Lake blue line. Rice Lake back for it there. Cross ice pass. Can't be controlled. Soderberg has it. Dumps it into the Rice Lake zone. Olsen out there all by himself, and finally is joined by Wheeler. It's kicked forward, and it's picked up by Simone. Simone gets it taken off of his stick right at the Rice Lake line. Rice Lake man gets it taken off his stick, and they shoot it into the River Falls zone. Miller makes the save, leaves it for Simone. Simone clears it forward and not out. Rice Lake man tries to take it in, and it's kindly controlled by Schrank. Schrank headmans it for Wheeler. Back for Schrank. Prochnow back for it, and he fights for it along the boards. Spangler has it, shoots it forward. Prochnow grabs it again, shoots it out to center. Back to the Rice Lake line, 25 seconds left to go. Rice Lake controls there, headmans it for Spangler into the River Falls zone. Miller makes the save. Prochnow back for it. He headmans it forward, and By takes a big check along the boards. And it's centered out again. Wheeler has it there. Wheeler stops and clears the zone. Comes back into the Rice Lake zone, and we're going to get an icing call. We got 1 second left to play. Face-off coming into River Falls zone.
Well, Tom, that's been a nice game. It looks like River Falls is going to end up winning 4-1 after having lost the first time they played Rice Lake by the score of 5-2.
So we definitely played better tonight. We'll get the puck dropped, and we should get the horn right away. There it is, and that's the end of the game. River Falls 4, Rice Lake 1. Shots on goal that period. River Falls 7 for a game total of 24. Rice Lake 8 for a game total of 23. So the shots were pretty even. Well, that's it from Hunt Arena. 4-1 River Falls.